Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I need you to please take a moment and hit that subscribe button at the top. And if you like this video, definitely hit the like button at the bottom. If you don't like, you can hit the dislike button. I mean, as long as you hit something. And please don't be hesitant to leave me a comment below. I love feedback. So leave me a comment, even make a video response. I welcome all those, type of responses and everything. I love response. I love feedback. So just let me know what you thought about my particular video. So I'm going to tell you about what's been going on with me lately, past couple of weeks. Okay, I am so happy right now. I'm floating on cloud 9 because work is going great. I love working at my job. It's just it's really nice. It's a good company. And, I like the people there and just the environment in general. So I just really love it. I feel real comfortable. And I love it because I can utilize my journalism skills, my interviewing skills, even though I don't work at a newspaper or a magazine per se right now. It's nice to be able to not feel like, okay, I'm working at this job and I'm paying my bills, but I'm wasting away my skills that I got a degree in. So I don't have to feel like that at all. So that's a blessing. I'm really, really happy about that. And me and my boo, we hung out at Navy Pier a couple of weeks ago. I don't think I told you about that because I hadn't made a video yet. I don't think I told you about that. And I do apologize if I said that in another video and, well, I don't think I did. But anyway, we hung out at Navy Pier. He met my best friend, finally. So he met my best friend. He met her boyfriend and our other friend. And it was just a wonderful time. We had a great time. We got on a speedboat at the end of the night before we had left. Everything was just splendid, just fantastic. And we hung out a couple of nights ago because my friend's birthday was on the 24th, but she didn't celebrate till the 27th. It was a Saturday night? Friday night? No, Saturday night. And we had a wonderful time. It was just awesome. We went to this club called Concrete on the north side of Chicago. Never been there before. None of us ever been there before. We just kind of figured we'd go and, check it out. It was kind of blasé at first because they had so many stupid ass rules like my boyfriend wears a lot of baseball caps and he's a Sox fan. Woo, go Sox. Woo, right? Anyway, he's a Sox fan, so he always got on some kind of cap. He's just a cap kind of person. He loved wearing different, snapbacks. They were like, he got to take off his cap. So my friend had a bigger purse than me, so she's like, oh, well, he can put it in here. They're like, no, he can't put it in there either. Something about if they would have checked your bag in the club and found the cap. Something, I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, so the security was like, well, I guess he can leave his cap with us. So he left the cap with them and everything. We went on in there, had a good time. Then we sat down at the table and they're like, you can't sit here. Because they had a few tables around the club that were reserved. You couldn't sit there unless you bought a bottle of something. Now, mind you, they get away with highway robbery because all their liquor is 100 something, 200 something, 300 something up. And you sit there looking like, okay, so we bought a bottle of Moscato. I think it was the cheapest thing on the menu. I was like, anybody got time for that? Are you serious? So anyway, we bought a bottle of Moscato, and it was good, too. Child, it was good. I was like, ooh, she likes that. And she, meaning me. I was in love with it. I was like, this is good. And it was weird because, Moscato was just wine, but for some reason I had a couple of cups of it, maybe 2-3 cups, and I got to feeling kind of warm and tingly and buzzed, and I started having a good time. I started feeling good, and I'm hearing the music, I'm seeing other people dancing. I wanted to get up and dance too, but I hadn't really, you ain't really feeling your buzz yet. And so after I started feeling, I jumped up and I was like, hey, and I started, well, I'll let y'all in a little secret about me. I love to twerk, 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 twerk. Yes, I'm a closet twerker. Well, not anymore, because the secret is out, okay? The closet door was wide open that night. So anyway, so I was twerking for my life, honey. I was twerking for my life, okay? I twerk for my life. Yeah, but I had a good time, though. I was up twerking. My boyfriend, he was just sitting there, just kind of sitting there chilling, right? And he watching me dance and having a good time, but he not dancing. And then my girl, her guy got up and started dancing with her. And I'm like, I was like, why my boyfriend just sitting there? So I'm just twerking or whatever, and everybody's just watching me. You know, everybody's like looking at me and everything. I was like, ooh, getting attention. Okay, you know, cause hey, I mean, you know, hey, you know, I know how to put it down. You know, when I'm twerking, you know, and I was looking at him, and I thought, I said, well, I don't think my boyfriend dances. I think he told me one time he don't dance like that. So I said, oh, he don't dance. My baby don't dance. And at the same time, I still felt like I want you to get up and dance with me. So finally, he got up. And he was working and he was doing all this and, you know, like the Jamaican type of dances. And I was like, what? I was like, I know he ain't. He can dance. Like, my boyfriend can dance, y'all. I didn't know he could. I was like, he lied. He lied to me. I just thought he couldn't dance. And I said, well, he's not a dancer, so I didn't expect him to jump up and, you know, dance with me. But we grinding and winding and, you know, I'm twerking and working and, you know, booty clapping and all that. All that good stuff. And I was just doing my damn. I was doing the damn thing. And he was like, you know, I had moves like that, did you? I was like, no, because you told me you didn't dance, so I just thought you didn't dance, you know? Most of the people say they don't dance like that, you just assume they don't dance like that. So I was like, oh, this is a pleasant surprise. So needless to say, I had a good time. I enjoyed it. I got my life. It was really nice. It's like the club, the DJ was cool, and it's like, okay, at first it was cool, then I don't know. I feel like he could have he played some old stuff, old songs by, you know, different artists, like a lot of hip hop R&B stuff. It was okay. We just feel like it could have been a little bit better. Me and my friend was like definitely a one-time thing only. Like it was nice to try for the first time. We never been there just doing something new because we had said we wanted to do more clubs, but we're like, no, this is definitely not something we want to be going to on a regular basis. So we had a good time. We got there about, things started at 10. We left there about 1. Because we both had to go to work the next day. So I was like, let me get the hell up out of here because I got to go to work. But luckily, I didn't have to go to work I didn't have to be at work till like 12 p.m. on Sunday. So that was good. You know, I didn't want to be like really zonked out. Because if I was getting up at 8 a.m., if I was working on an 8 or 9 a.m. shift, oh my God, I would have messed up. But I didn't get back in the house about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. My boyfriend, he's so sweet. He came all the way back home with me just to make sure I got home safe. And he lived on the west side, y'all. So he lived far from me. But he still came back my way just to make sure I had got in safe. I was like, I'm not walking down the street, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, come on. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to be a victim of anything. I'm like, I didn't get my ass in the house safe and sound, one piece. But then I'll pop off, though. You know, at that hour, it's kind of quiet anyway. My block is pretty quiet in general. But anyway, it's just really nice quiet. Anybody really out, you know, it's kind of dead. You know, it's like 2, 3 something in the morning. And anybody really out. People in the house sleep. You know, so we went on in, you know. So, yeah, also, I got to show you guys something. You guys see that? Let me get it. Wait, let me move this way. There we go. Y'all see that? Yeah. That's the bracelet that my boo gave me. Nice little charm bracelet. It was something that belonged to his great-grandmother, and she gave it to him before she passed away. And she told him to make sure he gives it to that special girl. So yeah, I forgot to show you guys last time. I really did. It slipped my mind. I don't know why. I think it was on my wrist that you may have seen it. You know, saw my little bling bling in your face, and you're like, "What's that on her wrist?" I didn't really mention. I'm so sorry. I think I was in a rush last time. I was gonna go to work. I'm getting ready to go to work soon, but I have a little while before I go. I'm not gonna leave till like 1. Anyway, so yeah, my boo gave that to me. Yeah, but anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the club was popping. The club was cool. We had a good time. I was twerking for my life, you know. Everything was great. I was buzzed, feeling wonderful. Yeah, so anywho, okay, so on to my little topic. And this is a little segue. So this is a nice segue because since we're on the topic of twerking anyway, that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit in this video. Okay, the evolution of twerking. Now, I have been reading like stuff online and different videos, and you know, looking at different videos and opinions and stuff about twerking in general. Because twerking seems like it's this big phenomenon now, and it's been around for a while, but it's just people are really catching on, and it's really this big, huge thing now. Like every woman is trying to twerk. Everybody wants to twerk. Well, not every woman, because you got some women who still be like, I don't give a damn, I'm not twerking, or for that, I don't care. But then you got other women who really, really are into this whole twerking thing. Like I know I just got into it. Like I never thought I'd be. I'm not saying I couldn't dance beforehand, but I don't think I ever really paid that much attention to twerking. I think because it wasn't as broadcast and it wasn't as like like bam in your face, like this is the new thing. And so like then I started getting interested. I'm like interested in. I'm like twerking, you know. And this happened like a while ago. I started really getting interested in twerking. But anyway, I love it. I gotta say personally, I like it because you know, especially me, I love exercising and whatnot, keeping the body fit and tight and right. And I found out that it is a form of exercise, form of like cardio, but it also tones the lower half of your body as well as your midsection area, your stomach and everything. So you ladies who want to get a flatter stomach, it can, you know, help with that. You know, along with it, if you're eating right and doing other types of exercise as well, it helps. So, and actually in Zumba, twerking is parts of it, elements are in Zumba anyway. And the Zumba dance I've seen it before, so I'm like, oh yeah, oh, that's what they be doing in Zumba. So it's become a more it's more common now than it was before among just ordinary women. When I say ordinary women, I just mean women who are not strippers, escorts, you know, any type of dancer. Women who don't do, you know, sexual dances or whatever for a career or a job, you know, it's becoming commonplace. And, you know, who knew that would happen? But anyway, that's why I call it the evolution of twerking, because I'm like, wow, it actually, it's really taking on it's taking on its own now. It's taking off and it's kind of going into something else. So I'm like, wow, this is kind of new. It's kind of like pole dancing. Pole dancing was thought of as just something strippers did, like, you know, strippers dance on a pole, and so no regular woman who had a normal 9-to-5 job did not really want to be associated with doing a dance like that. And now they are. And why? Why are they? You know, they found out that it has you know, physical benefits. You know, it's another form of exercise, great for flexibility. You know, cardio, strength. I think it's good for strength training too, because you know, strengthening your muscles, because you're holding on to the pole and you working those, you know, muscles in your thighs and arms and everything. So it's great. And I still have yet to do the pole dancing, but I will do it. I do want to do pole dancing class. I know. I saw Candy from Sweetie Dishes TV. Shout out to Candy. Hey, Candy. But I saw her when she did the pole dancing video, so that looked like it was a lot of fun. So I definitely want to do one of those classes with my friends. But anyway, yeah, pole dancing is this, you know, this big thing too now, you know, among just ordinary women, you know. And I thought that was pretty cool, because both twerking and pole dancing, especially twerking, like, is really looked down on because it's booty shaking. Twerking is basically booty pop, booty shaking. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, like, what is twerking? Twerking is, you know, pop that ass, work your ass, you know, just, yeah, it's booty shaking, you know. And actually, there's a team, I think it's two ladies. They call themselves the Twerk Team. You can look them up on YouTube, and you can see all their videos. And that's what they do. They go around, and they got a whole troop, but they just go around and they just twerk, you know. So I think it's awesome. You know, yeah, I think it's really, really awesome. You know, for me, I'm all about women being uninhibited sexually, and in any way, in any aspect, whether it's sexual or not. But I like women to be uninhibited and feel like they can do what they want to do, and we can be happy with our bodies, ourselves, our beauty, our sexy, and be able to kind of just do what we want to do and be free. You know, and just kind of you know, cut the shackles off, you know, and be unchained. So I do like that. I like it, you know. You know, especially sexually, because I think we've been suppressed sexually for so many years, and it's kind of frowned upon, you know. You know, the booty shaking and stuff, you know, for us has been like kind of, yeah, frowned upon. And it's kind of funny because it's actually a part of the African American culture anyway, with the booty shaking. Like in Africa, they do twerking all the time. You know, now when they do it, it's not necessarily a sexual thing, but we all know anytime a guy see a girl twerking her ass, you know, he gets a rise. Put it that way, you know. So yeah, he gets pretty, you know, excited, you know, and it's thought of as a, you know, a sexual thing. So yeah, it's kind of erotic in its own little way. But I think it's nice, and that's not necessarily a bad thing just because it turns a man on sexually. So anyway, I made some little notes here. That's what I'm looking down at. So yeah. I'm trying to figure out basically, like, you know, how this happened. The whole, you know, twerking thing and the pole dancing thing, how it became like this big, huge, like I said, it's more commonplace now, like among, normal women. And I wonder, like, are they drawing like some type of inspiration from looking at women like the twerk team, for instance, and there's other random videos online of twerking and like maybe becoming enticed by it and kind of excited and just, I guess, wondering about the phenomenon itself, being curious about the phenomenon itself, and trying to figure out, like, okay, what is the draw here? What is this? And yeah, I think a lot of women, I think there are a lot of women who really, they may be ordinary women, but they're really, really, maybe they felt sexually suppressed. I think all of us have at some point in their lives, or made to feel ashamed or guilty about their bodies, or shaking or having sex or whatever it is. They've been made to feel guilty, and now they want to be free, and now they feel like, I'm grown. I'm a good person. I pay my taxes. I've never killed anybody. I've never been to jail. Whatever. I'm a Christian woman. I mean, come on. Why can't I twerk? Like, why can't I shake my ass if I want to? How come I can't swing on a pole if I feel like it? So I think it's that. Just kind of questioning yourself and like asking, who am I to sit there and let somebody else tell me what I can do and make me feel ashamed of anything? I mean, what the hell, So, and there are women who do twerk videos and get paid for them. Like, there's this lady named Caramel Kitten. I love Caramel Kitten. A lot of you have seen her video twerking at Walmart. Twerking by the fish. Twerking by the fish. We twerking at Walmart. Twerking by the milk. Twerking by the milk. I mean, she's something else. I like her, though. I've actually, like, emailed her before, and she's really cool. But yeah, so Caramel Kitten, yeah, she's one of them. She's like a webcam model, and she also, twerks and everything. And she's a woman who became interested in twerking a few years ago and really practiced to perfect her twerk, And yeah, I think she's great. I would love to sit down and talk to her one day. I definitely want to interview her. I think she's great. So we might do an interview over Skype or something like that, because I think she's awesome. So, yeah, so the tables are, turning all of a sudden. Everybody is kind of becoming, more interested in it. And I actually want to know, I really want some feedback on this video, because I want to know, like, you women who didn't twerk before, who now twerk now, I kind of want to know why you do it. Like, what made you want to do that, and what does it mean to you? Because there's a reason why you do it. Like, why do you do it? I'll tell you why I do it. I do it because it's fun. It's good for toning and, good for your body, exercising. I don't know, I just like the way it makes me feel, and I just think it's hot. and it's nice when you go to the club. That's another reason why I was, like, excited to go to the club. I said, let me get up and twerk now. It's like, you twerking that whole all the time in front of the mirror. Once you get up, this is your opportunity to get up and do it in public, and then, I guess, see how other people react to what you're doing. And, yeah, nobody laughed at me like, ha, what the fuck she doing? She's here to say hi, dang. No, I got, like, a lot of, stares, looks, and just, watching like, oh, okay, So, yeah, I think they pretty much were, really enjoying that. So, hey, I know I was enjoying myself. It wasn't really about the other people. It was just about Lisa enjoying being Lisa, and yeah, I don't go to clubs like that, like I told you all before. So it was kind of cool for me to be in a different atmosphere than I usually am. So, now, here's the new also I want to throw this in. I think twerking and pole dancing, a lot of women use it to enhance their sex lives with their boyfriends and their husbands. And it does. I think it works. I think it definitely is a great thing. There's nothing wrong with being sexually explorative when it comes to you and your sex life with your man. Why not explore? It's like, yeah, like why not explore with your partner? What better person to explore yourself sexually with? Because this is the person who you're with, right? So you want to be comfortable, and you're supposed to be comfortable, especially with trying new things. Sometimes new things can scare the hell out of you, especially when something you're not used to doing. You're like, I don't really do that, but it's okay. A lot of times you try it out, and if you like it, don't do it no more. It's a simple thing. You try it, and you say, I really hated that. I felt stupid doing it. Don't do it no more then. Don't never do anything that humiliates you. No matter how much somebody else enjoys it. But, yeah, I think it's nothing wrong. Your man or your mate, whoever your mate is, like, I think your partner is the person you definitely want to explore who you are sexually with and kind of get more in tune with yourself sexually if you never have done that before in your life. You know, why not? Because you have to do things to spice up your love life and keep it spicy. Because if you don't, what happens? It gets dull and boring, and then one of you or both of you feels like, well, I'm bored as hell, so I think I'm going to step outside my marriage or step outside my relationship and just find somebody else to kind of tickle my fancy. When the person tickling your fancy should be the one you laying next to every night. That should be the one who should tickle your fancy. You shouldn't have to step outside the door of your relationship just to get excitement in sex. Like, I mean, come on now. You know, you have to work on, just like you have to work on every other aspect of your relationship, the sex part, you have to work on that too. You know, you have to, you know, keep things exciting, you know, because you want to please each other. You really do, you know. So, yeah, that's definitely an important thing. But I was going to say, the last part what I was going to say is, will this affect our young girls growing up, or how will this affect them if it is going to affect them? Because we already have, I guess, an issue with girls shaking their butts anywhere. I'm talking about women who are under age 18, they're not grown yet. They're under 21, they're under 18, they're like shaking their butts. Because I think some girls, did a dad get, did he get arrested for like giving his daughters a whooping or something on camera because they was twerking and he caught them twerking and he beat their ass, you know? So it's like, you see how he reacted. He's a father, and he whooped their ass, so he didn't like what he saw his daughters doing. He didn't want his daughters twerking and shaking. Now, I bet this guy, I want to bet money that this guy, same dude who whooped his daughter's ass for twerking, probably tosses dollar bills on strippers' ass every week for twerking. Now, he loves to see her doing it, but I think it's just that, you know, that thing where you can't see. You know, it's a weird dichotomy. You don't want to see your daughters do it. I think because, you know, his daughters obviously are a part of him. And so he's like, no, I don't want you doing it. I don't want to see my young daughters doing it. But somebody else's daughter, because, you know, that stripper, she's somebody's daughter, you know. So I think he's looking, you know, the women on the internet that you see twerking, they belong to somebody. That's somebody's kid, you know. And they were once your daughter's age. And I think, you know, yeah. It's kind of weird. It's like I can understand it, though. I'm not going to say it's a double standard because, like, it's understandable. Like, your daughters are underage. So I can understand why you wouldn't want them on the internet twerking. Because I don't think it's appropriate for young women who are under the age of 18, under the age of 21, you know, they don't really need to be online twerking, and, you know, still be perverts and stuff out here. So, no, I think it's a horrible idea for them to be, like, twerking or anything like that. So, that's good that he, you know, definitely handled that situation. But he should not have taped video recorded himself beating them. I'm like, if you're going to give them a whooping, that's fine, but you don't need to video record yourself doing it because now it looks like you're abusive. And why do you want to record beating your daughters? Like, I feel like that was kind of like a humiliation tactic. Maybe he felt like they humiliated me as their father by twerking online and putting the video up, so let me humiliate them by giving them a whooping. And I'm like, it's counterproductive. I just don't feel like it was, that's not going to work. You know, like, that could really ruin them because it's more humiliating, it's more embarrassing. You know, so, no, I don't think I would have suggested that. Yeah. But, yeah, so will this affect our young girls, you know? What do we? Because if we say that it's okay to twerk, nothing's wrong with twerking or pole dancing or whatever, and you know, I mean, they hear that and they're gonna recognize that and they're gonna say, oh well, they said it was okay, you know, to do. I'm not doing anything wrong, and okay, in a sense, they're not. Even if they are under 18, they're doing this dance. They're not really doing anything wrong necessarily, you know, except for being fast. I guess you say they're being fast, you know. So yeah, how will we handle that, you know, situation? I would say, parents, like, I'm not a parent yet, but as a parent, if I was a parent, I had a daughter and she's twerking and she's under age 18, I think I would have a problem with it. I'd be like, okay, you're going to need to calm down all that because you're not grown, and I want you to stop acting like it. You're not grown, so I think you just have to remind them they are a child, okay, and they better not be doing it in your house, and they better not be caught nowhere else doing it. You know, they don't need to be doing that and making videos and it's going viral on World Star Hip Hop. 14-year-old girl twerking. I mean, like, you're 14. Sit your ass down, go jump some double dutch, and do your homework. I mean, you don't need to be twerking. You know, I'm 24. I'm almost 25 years old. Me twerking, whatever. But it's like, you underage, have a seat. Girl, have several seats. So I think parents get a hold of your children. That's all I can say. Okay? Because they will be inspired, influenced by the twerk team and other people as well. And you can't write Carmel Kid or write the twerk team and tell them to please stop doing what you're doing because my daughter is going crazy and she's twerking and whatever. She's only 16. And they probably like, well, that's your problem. You know, like, why are you looking at us? We're grown women, you know. So I'm not saying nobody. I don't think anybody has written these women and told asking them. I don't think so. They haven't mentioned it if they have. But I'm just saying you can't do that. So what you do is control your own kid. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, because I think it probably will have some sort of effect, especially if we're saying, well, this is in the African American culture and it's a big thing now and everybody's doing it and they're gonna want to do it. So especially if they see their peers doing it. So anyway, anywho, that's my thoughts on that. I'm gonna stop talking now because I was 25 minutes. And I don't like to go too long. So anyway, you guys drop me a comment below or post a video response or do both. Yeah, just let me know. Definitely thumbs up the video if you liked it or thumbs down if you didn't like it. And let me know what's up. I would like to hear some thoughts. All you women, especially you women who twerk, all you twerkers out there, don't be ashamed to admit it. Go ahead and say, yeah, I twerk sometimes. This is why I do it. This is what I get out of it. So please tell me. Don't just say I twerk, but tell me what you get out of it and why do you do it and when did you start doing it. You know, just give me a little rundown, that's all. So, and I would definitely love to see some video responses. Like, please, video responses, comments, I welcome them all, and I do respond as well. I try to get back to everybody who send me a comment. I'm gonna say something back to you, or I like your comment or whatever. So, anyway, I'm outie, and thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. You guys have a great day, and I will do the same. Bye.